I do it for the most high. I do
Hey,
it for the most high.
we're back.
I do it
Greetings,
for the
Ahava.
most high.
What's up?
All
There's
praises
Team
to the
Love,
most
Noni.
high. Connected to the
Hey,
most
y'all.
high.
Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, shout out to Ravi for the music. Welcome back, everybody, to our show. Welcome back. Welcome back. And if you're interested in hearing more of this amazing music, go to Ravael Amaru Bay at soundcloud.com.
Yes.
Greetings, everybody.
Greetings, you guys. Welcome to our show. Let's talk business.
We're going to get all up in your business.
All up in your business, y'all.
Tell the lovely people what time it is.
Oh my gosh, you guys, it's Artist Week.
Yes.
Oh.
Listen, I have to get a sound bit for that. I just have to.
You do. Artist Week is like one of my favorite weeks. It's always so good. It's so we only had one, but still, it's been good.
It was a great one. One to be remembered.
Okay. And we actually have Artist Week back to back because it's a long month. So we have it again next month or next week. And so I'm excited about that. And yeah, let's go ahead and shout out how you guys can reach us.
Yes, indeed. Listen, you guys, if you can't listen or see us now, you want to go to our YouTube channel at Ahaya Kai. And if you want to hit us up on Instagram, you can do the same at Ahaya Kai or at Noni Kai. We're on Facebook at Ahaya Financial Education.
Yep.
And we're on Twitter at Ahaya EDU. If you want to send us an email, do so at Ahaya K, the letter K, consulting at gmail.com.
All right.
We want to hear from you, so hit us up.
Say Ahaya, 10 times in a row and see.
Ahaya. You feel good.
I'm so excited about the show. Since it's Artist Week, it's really important for artists to have a manager, you guys. And it's so important to have a manager as an artist. And I just want to talk about that real quick.
Yeah, a lot of people get lost in the sauce. If you reach a point in your career as an artist where people are paying attention to you and you are at a crossroads and you don't know if you should quit your job or keep going with the art, talk to somebody.
And that's why you're being promoted on this show, and all the managers and stuff out there, please listen to our artists. And we have some amazing artists out here that's on our show. And so hook them up, y'all. Hook them up. Reach out to them.
Absolutely. And with that being said, let's talk about our sponsors.
Yes, let's get to our sponsors.
Ahaya Kai Consulting, right? We got Kai Management. We got my favorite Earth Baby.
We got Earth Baby, y'all. If you need any type of laundry needs, go to earthbaby.com. That's earthbeyee.com. And you can get all your non-toxic smell goods over there. And we have Ahaya Financial Education. And then we have 13 Crystalline, which is your business. Let's talk about that.
Listen, if you guys are feeling like something ain't right, come on and get a cleanse and a detox. And moreover, if you're looking to transition your whole lifestyle into a more healthy, suitable alkaline lifestyle, hit us up at 13KRSTALIGN. We will educate you on how to be more alkaline diet as well. We got some flu or what do they call them? Immune booster shots too, y'all. Listen, we got all the goods.
I can't wait to try mine, honey. I've been having a little something in my throat going on. I got my little package in the mail today. I'm so very excited about that.
Yes, we got our own colloidal silver, y'all. Listen.
Yes. And so if you guys want to be on the show or you have any questions, you can book a consultation with us. You can find our businesses on Shop Black Enterprise and go ahead and click on business planning. You'll be able to find Ahaya Financial Education, or if you need help with a business loan, a personal loan, business credit, consumer financing, all the finance stuff, you can go ahead and hit me up and book an appointment. And then you can go to Kai Management. You can tell them about your services.
Yeah, if you are a entrepreneur or you would like to be an entrepreneur, if you are an artist and you need direction, come check us out, because we can provide you with a sales funnel, a website, and brand you in a way that's going to put you ahead of the game.
Get on top of the game, y'all.
Come on, get up in the game. We do social media, print design. So if you have a service or if you have products, we can help you out either way at Kai Management. You can go to shopblackenterprise.com, click on the business planning tab, find us there, Ahava Financial Education, Kai Management, and then the package, y'all. Okay, you can find us both at Ahava Kai consultation. So
Yep.
come on in, get your package deal.
We got everything you need for anything that you need, y'all.
One stop to get you right. And actually, you have a class that you do every week too.
Yeah, so this is really important that you guys educate yourself, especially as a small business, about business credit. You don't want to use your money, you want to use other people's money. So you can come to my free class every Wednesday. Go to linktree/Ahava Bay, AHAVABEY, and you're going to click on business credit and you'll be able to, register for the class, you guys, and it's free.
Listen, if y'all are looking for free, FREE, come check it out. But listen, we have an amazing guest today.
Yes.
Without further ado, I want to jump right into this because I want you guys to hear what she does. Miss Ann Kozliski and the art of Sume.
What I do is Sume. And you don't hold your brush like a pencil. You hold it perpendicular to the paper. And bamboo is a grass. It's not a tree. The leaves and little branches come out from what I call the knuckles here. The second gentleman is a wild orchid, and it plays off of this stroke. And you're going to tip, push down, tip, push down, tip. Second leaf always crosses the first at some point in time in its life. And then the third stroke dissects the first two, and then you have two more what I call support leaf. So if I've got all this heavy weight going this way, I put them over here to anchor it, so visually it's not going to go, okay? The second stroke on the orchid is the flower. So the life for the plant has gone from the life source out. The flower will come to the life source. The stem of a chrysanthemum is basically bamboo. So you're gonna come. This is where I tell people that if you're gonna make this, act like you've had too much coffee. Okay?
That's formed from blackberries.
Beautiful.
Unbelievable.
I met a master painter in China who said he makes his trees like calligraphy. You know, you're making a tree. You don't have to put every leaf on it, every petal, every twig. Just keep it simple. So I came home and I started It's like my party trick, So there you go.
Easy peasy.
Yeah,
Wow.
Unbelievable. You guys, without further ado, Miss Ann Kozaleski, please come to the stage.
Hello, ladies.
Bravo, bravo.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. That was fun.
It's interesting. That video came about at a time we were just, at the studio, or at the gallery just selling our work. And I was like, she's doing a demo? And I whipped out my phone immediately. Didn't know what I was going to use that for, but I'm glad that it happened this way. So for the people who don't know you as well as I do, briefly introduce yourself. Let everyone know who you are, how you got into this amazing technique and specific genre of art called sumie.
Well, my name is Ann Kozaleski, and I have been involved in art all my life. My mom would say that if I had crayons in the womb, I would have been coloring on the walls. But art major, different things, but always had a respect for the Asian aesthetic.
Yeah.
My mantra for a long time has always been less is more.
Right.
And that's the power of sumie. The what you don't paint is as powerful as what you do.
Right.
And the fewer strokes, the more impact you're able to have with the fewer strokes. I mean, that just makes it. And so it really was. It wasn't until I was down here that I discovered a class to take sumie. I dabbled. I think everybody I've met, we all buy a book, comes with a brush, we
Right.
try, and there's just no soul to it. It's like, okay, put brush here, move ink, this, And I found a class at our senior center.
Wow.
Yeah. And I'm been doing it ever since. I have one dear friend who she and I have been painting across the table from each other for 25 plus years. We've forgotten how long we've painted together. And it just grows and grows and grows. And I just love it to death. So
you're just amazing at it.
I've
never seen the work done in real time. And it is remarkably impressive that you can make such a big impact with such a little thing.
Yeah. Well, it only took me about 30 years to do it, but
it's nothing.
But it all stems from those four strokes. The four gentlemen, the bamboo, the wild orchid, the chrysanthemum, and the craggy branch. Those four strokes teach you how to use your brush. And it's all pressure. It's all pressure. And you've picked three of my favorites here. And I work in a style. There's basically two styles. Gongbei, which is Chinese, and it means detail style. And those will be like the old form where you'll see a black outline, and then the color has been filled in and built up. Or the style I work in, which is mogufa, which means boneless, and meaning I put brush to paper, boom, boom. But it's I love to paint people. I paint people I see on my daily rounds. Majority of them are homeless, and I don't photograph them, and I don't sketch before I put paint on paper.
Wow.
Something about their chi locks into my mind's eye, and I put brush to paper, and if the muse is there, it comes out right.
So shall it be?
Yeah, exactly.
For sumie, it's called sumie?
Sumie,
Sumie.
which is Japanese, and
Uh-huh.
sumi means ink. So
Okay.
the black ink is sumi, and then
Okay.
the A means ink painting.
Okay. And so with the paintings, because I see you use like a limited amount of colors, is that part of the technique?
Well, true sumie painting is just black ink.
Okay.
So I don't know if I sent one to you or not, Noni. The gentleman in the gray robe is closest to it, but
Okay.
we will use a palette of colors, but you don't use every color in every painting, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And the gentleman here in the blue, indigo, burnt umber, and black ink. And I love working with negative space. So his shirt is not painted and the highlights are not painted. So
Wow.
I
that
love that's amazing. Sorry.
I love that piece. And his face. Like I said, these are people I see on the street, and
Mhm.
I don't invade their privacy. I don't go up and say, "Hi, would you mind if I stare at you so I can paint you later?" Like I said, I'll drive by or I'll walk by, and something about them locks in. And the universe also will play with you, because sometimes I'll see something and it looks like it's so posed, like look at me, and I think, no, we're not doing that.
You're not the
So,
one.
but yeah, so chronological order is I think the brown bag lunch, which is the one in the blue,
Mm.
and he won People's Choice in a show in Louisiana.
Yeah, you are an award-winning artist.
I
And-
am. I am. I am a national award-winning artist.
and-
The previous slide, the one in the lower right, the lady in blue down
yeah,
here.
it's one of my favorites.
Yeah, that's called. I have two names for it. The short is Abandon.
Mm.
I literally saw that woman on the shoulder of I-75 down by Tampa.
Wow.
Oh,
She was sitting in that blue sleeping bag. There was no car, no vehicles, no people, nobody around her. And
Wow.
I'm on the left-hand lane out of 4 lanes of traffic, and the cars parted, and boom, I saw that, and I'm surprised I haven't hit somebody when I'm driving, because ended up painting her 3 times before I got this. But yeah, it just won a national Sumie Society of America show award, and then it also won. I'm a member of the National Association of Women Artists, and it won an award of merit there at our recent show.
Wow.
Is there a special brush that you have to use for this type of technique?
We use animal hair brushes, and it's from all different types of animals. I have brushes that are bear, otter, goat, wolf, deer.
Wow.
I have one made from rooster feathers that, interestingly enough, paints really good feathers. But some are stiffer, and some are more flexible, mop-like. Like the gentleman in the gray, he was really in a gray comforter, and he didn't. While I was painting him, he just sort of morphed into this monk, and I just went with it. His hands, I absolutely love his hands. You can see the red knuckles and all that.
Yeah.
But so I would use a big soft bristle brush to get those mass areas of colors. But it all depends on what you're going for. You have your mountain horse, which will keep a nice point.
Mhm.
The goat hair brushes are more absorbent. They'll soak up lots of ink, so you can go a long way.
Wow. And did you actually go to Asia to learn this? Did
No,
you?
I learned it right here in Tallahassee at the senior center.
Oh, right at the yes.
Yeah.
Wow.
But I
You have been to China,
I
yes?
have been to China twice.
Mhm.
And the first time I went, we went to Yellow Mountain, and that's where I met that master painter.
Mhm.
So was sitting there and didn't speak a word of English, so it was being translated,
Mhm.
and just watching him and feeling the flow and knowing what he was doing, and then when they translated it, and he said he painted his trees like calligraphy,
Yeah.
meaning loose. He'd start at the top and he'd make the branches, and it was because you don't have to you don't have to be so in detail with I don't think anything, but especially a tree. It's a tree. So but yes, I've learned a lot. We've had several instructors here who I now consider my friends. And I just spoke to one not too long ago, and he just our conversation got me so ramped up and motivated. That night I'd painted a portrait of a friend of mine that I recently had a dual show with, and something about it I just didn't like it, and I figured his face was out of proportion. But I got up out of bed at like midnight, went down to my studio, put a piece of paper up, boom. 45 minutes later, it's like, that's what I'm talking about.
Oh,
You know,
wow.
all black ink. And
Wow.
so, that's the kind of thing that I feel like just that simple little conversation has taken me to at least the precipice of the next level. And I want it. And I know I don't want everything to be like that, but I want to be able to, know what I'm doing.
Yeah. And what do you have any upcoming shows? What is your next level? What is your preparedness to do that next level? How are you getting there?
Okay. What I do is I just continue to paint. I have a group that I've been painting with for, oh my gosh, 20 years now. We call ourselves the Swamp Buddhas. And that's a nickname for the anhinga bird, the the snake bird. It dries its wings out because it doesn't have oil on it. Anyway. But I continue to paint. The most recent one is the gentleman down here with his livelihood in a golf cart. I mean, in a shopping cart, which I just love being able to capture those things.
Yeah.
So I continue to paint, and then I enter shows as they come up.
Do you have any solo shows coming up, or do you?
I'm hoping to get one in the new year. I'm not quite sure. Nothing has firmed up, but a gentleman has told me he wants to set one up in Austin, Texas. So if that happens, I'm not gonna say if. When
it happens.
When it happens,
Right.
that will be a real game changer for me.
Yeah.
And I had a very, very busy summer. Had an installation over in Gainesville, my dual show up in Illinois, and then like I said, I enter the smaller pieces throughout. Fortunately, a lot of them have been online lately, so that
Mhm.
saves a lot of money.
Yeah, that's how things are moving these days.
Yeah.
Everyone's afraid.
You don't my style. This style of art doesn't translate as well digitally.
Right.
Yeah.
You really miss a lot of the subtleties when you don't get to see it up close.
Agreed.
I bet. I've never seen this style before until now.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Amazing.
Well, it's the same style that if you go into any Chinese restaurant and they've got
Yes.
paintings of bamboo and chrysanthemums, that's
Yeah.
where it all starts.
I
And
do. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. I was
no,
going to ask. I have one quick question before we have to skadooch you out here. The seal.
oh yeah,
How important is? You have a very attractive a signature, and I noticed on your paintings you have your signature and a seal.
yes.
On your website, I was doing some digging, and you were mentioning what that was all about characteristically. Can you just explain to us what that means?
Absolutely. The seal, the red stamp,
Yeah.
or seals or chops, however you want to call them. And they'll either be the artist's name or a mood that is evoked when you paint. And I have many seals, and it for me, I have seals that have my name, but you'll get a phonetic translation of your name in Chinese. And my name is Anne, so it comes out Ang, which means quiet woman in the house.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that doesn't really fit. My first Anne chop I was using it upside down because I had forgotten how to use it. And I thought, when I realized that, I thought, oh, maybe this is like a tarot card, so that it has a reversed meaning if I'm using it upside down. So instead
That's
of
what I was thinking.
quiet woman in the house, it's loud broad on the street. But I've had several chops made for myself.
Beautiful.
And my signature, I had an instructor. We had an instructor. Her name was Yolanda Mayhall. And she encouraged all of her students to come up with what she called a sumi sig, short for sumi signature.
Yeah.
And so I write mine, A.E. Kozoliski, straight up and down, all in one stroke, because I feel it mimics the Asian calligraphy.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah. So how can people reach you and support you?
Well, you can see here Facebook and email.
And brushwood@gmail.
And then soon we'll be having a website.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to that. Noni Noni is going to work her magic.
Indeed.
And so that I can get legit.
Right. And I have looked it up. I've done some research. Ink Brush Art is available as a domain, and so is here we are.
Doorbell. Yes. So yes, and Aha Tallahassee.
Aha Tallahassee.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I was just gonna go ahead. Please continue.
I was just to say, Aha Artists Helping Artists is our local group. We're on Facebook. We do have a web page, and we have a gallery in Havana, Florida. Yes. And I'll be there tomorrow.
That's right. Everybody come to the gallery tomorrow.
That's right. Flood it. Flood
the gallery. Wonderful art there in Havana, Florida. But we do have to wrap it up. I thank you so much for being here.
Thank you.
Unbelievable.
I enjoyed it so much.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We'll have to come back soon in a few months and tell us how it's going.
Right. We can debut my website.
That's right. That's right.
Thank you, Anne.
Thank you both. Have a great evening.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
You guys, if you want to see the visuals, please check out our YouTube page, YouTube/Ahayahkai, HAHIYAHKAI. So you can see these beautiful paintings, you guys. And I just love Artist Week. She's absolutely amazing.
Amazing. You have to. And next week is going to be equally as amazing. Mm-hmm. We have the Lost Tribe out of Connecticut. You guys, this is a band that's going to play live. Their music is phenomenal. Check them out on their IG page at the Lost Tribe CD or CT, excuse me. That's going to be an amazing show. I'm really looking forward to that. But wow.
Yes. And it's going to be an hour. So
yes, an hour show to close out the year.
Yes. So thank you for tuning in, you guys, to our show. Let's talk business.
Let's talk business, y'all.
Yes, next week we'll get all back in your business. Yes. Thank you, guys.